good people? Welcome to the channel. Those that you don't know, my name's Paul. I'm just a Yorkshireman that drives a truck up and down the country, day after day. So glad that you joined me. Well, it's Monday morning, which is a rarity for me to start filming on Monday. But two reasons. Where we're going, for one, it's quite an interesting one. And number two, well, I've got a busy weekend. So more about that later. I always spoke briefly about it last week. So I want to get this video recorded, edited and uploaded before the end of the week. And then it'll be available for you on Sunday. Because I always post the week of recording, I don't hold on to videos. So I hope you're all doing well. It's the run up to Christmas. What are we on now? 13th, is it? It is, Monday the 13th. It's the run up to Christmas, isn't it? A couple of weeks away. Well, I left home yesterday, being Sunday morning. Trying to get up yesterday, 5:30, I think the alarm was set for. Into work. Yeah, alarm was set for 5:30, but I actually woke up about 5, just after 5, so I might as well get up. I was into work, I was in the wagon for about 20 past 6. Taco went in at 6:30. Left our yard at Thirsk, at Dalton. I run solo up to steel place at Malton. I go to quite regularly. It's not Malton, it's actually a little village just outside Malton. Picked up a load of steel from there. Well, bit of a story. I stopped for fuel just after I left our yard. So I stopped, gets me fuel, went up to Malton. As I'm walking around to chain up, I just spotted that there's no fuel cap. Flip. So one of two things has happened, and both my fault. I've either just not put it back on at all, just completely overlooked it, or I've not put it on correctly and it's worked its way loose and come off. Either or, like I said, my fault, whichever. And no fuel cap. So I rang it in, and it was on about getting a recovery out to me. You know, a call out to me and bring me a fuel cap, which is a massive amount of money. Oh, pardon me, which is a massive amount of money. So I pointed out that I am passing several Scania dealerships, Scania yards within the next, on my job. And I'm also passing our yard at Runcorn, because I was on my way to Birkenhead. Going to Birkenhead with that load, dropping the trailer into docks and then picking the one up I've got behind me now. So I got a carry bag. I laid it over the fuel cap, a couple of zip ties, zip tied the crap out of it, and then trimmed the carrier bag. So basically I made my own fuel cap, stop it sloshing about, stop it coming out. It can't come out, well, it shouldn't be able to come out anyway because it's got one of those flap things. So there's no debris down my fuel tank, from the drive across. There's no spillage down the fuel tank, so nothing's come out. But it needs to be covered, doesn't it? So carrier bag, a couple of zip ties, trim it. It's not ideal, but it's a make do. And it got me to Runcorn, so I went to Runcorn, had a 45-minute break while I was in Runcorn, picked up the new fuel cap, and then over to Birkenhead docks, straight in, straight back out. I said it's the one I take into docks, left chain down, and then found this one, which is already strapped down. No paperwork though, which is annoying. Well, hey ho, we are now on our way to New Sky Studios at Boreham Wood. We've been there together on videos in the past, but I haven't been in there for months and months. So I thought you guys might be interested in it. It might be of interest to you guys. Hence why we're going. So I thought one reason I filmed today, because I thought it might be interesting for you to see how it's progressed, how it's built. You know, it's built up since the last time I went in. I don't know if I just said it's at Bournemouth. It's a nice easy one to get to. Literally come off the M25 onto the A1. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go down today. I don't know. Satnav's wanted me to go, we're currently on the M6. It's going to want me to go M6, M1, M25. Yeah, that's going to be the most logical way to do it. Yeah, I can't see any point. I was thinking of going across, coming off the M1 at junction 13 and going across the 428, 421, 428 towards Bedford. Pick up Black Cat roundabout, turn right down the A1. Go on to South Mims that way. I don't really see the point. Yeah, so that's the route. M6, M1, M25, A1. Now we only go down the A1 a couple of miles and then we come back off and go into Bournemouth. Cause chaos. Because the roads are not very big. They're big, but there's a lot of traffic on them. There will be at the time we're down there. We're due down there at 8 o'clock and currently we've got an ETA of 7:28. So we'll get at least, we'll see how we go for traffic. We'll see how we get on with traffic, if anything comes up. And we'll probably get down to at least Toddington and have a bit of a break in there, 15-minute break. Most likely it'll be South Mims. Get into one or the other and have a spot of breakfast. And then run into site. So that's the plan for this morning. In last week's video, somebody asked why have I got a brown nose in the windscreen. Stick around, I'll mention that later on. Well, I'll explain why that's there. Tired. I was done by what, 3:30 yesterday? Yeah, 3:30. I could have run a bit further and knocked my hours down a little bit today, but I mean later starts. I like my early starts, so we get paid a minimum of 8 hours on a Sunday, so it's not like I knocked off at 6 hours or anything like that. I did 8 and I think I did 8.5 hours yesterday, so work that out for yourself. Started at 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3 o'clock I finished. I did 8.5 hours. So, nice short shift. Right, I'll leave you for now. And I will probably catch up with you guys when I'm heading to site. It's just going to be dark motorway, isn't it? It's going to be dark motorway. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Speak to you soon. Bye for now. Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, what that tongue popping thing was I just did. Oh, I'm blooming now. We've just had a 17-minute break at South Mims Services. I was going to stop at Toddington and I was going to treat myself to a bacon butty from Greg's, but there's all sorts of delays messing about on sat nav, popping up, dropping off, and popping up, dropping off. So I thought, play safe, get down to South Mims. There's about another 20 some miles to go between the two, between Toddington and South Mims, so you know anything can happen in that time. So I'll play it safe, get down to South Mims. If I've got time I can stop, if not I can make it to site. I didn't have to, well I've got an hour and 17 minutes left of drive time on my first 4.5 hours driving. Oh, pardon me. So I've got plenty of time. We're only a mile and a half away. Oh, I've just had a drink of pop. I do apologise profusely. Just had a drink of pop. Yeah, so I thought I'd get down to South Mims and then I've got pretty much guaranteed to be on site on time then. Current ETA is 7:57. As I said before, we're due on 8 o'clock, and that is in front of us. The buildings above the trees is the site. So it has grown up quite considerably since the last time I was here. Oh, keep standing traffic for the junction that I need. Stitch my hairs are done. Look at that. All the morons pushing in. Absolute morons. Look at them all coming across. Why would you sit in traffic and queue like everybody else when you can just go straight to the front and push in? Well, I for one don't let people push in. If I can help it, I won't let these in. I just won't do it. Why should I? I'm queuing. Why shouldn't they sit in the queue? It really, really boils my proverbial yellow stuff. So I will do everything in my power to keep this gap closed between me and this Mr. Tesla and stop him from squeezing. Yes, it might be childish. Yes, you might be thinking, it doesn't hurt, does it? Well, it does. It's annoying, isn't it? Why should I? You know, they've not bothered to queue like everybody else. So why should I just let them in and jump queues? You know, you wouldn't go into a supermarket and think, oh, there's 5 people waiting for checkout, so I'm in a real rush. I'm going to go straight to the front. Well, you wouldn't let them in then, would you? So why should I let them in now? Rant over. I haven't done a rant for a while. Anyway. Well, a quick update on the relationship with the wife. Well. I don't want to bleat on about it. I don't want to come up in every single vlog, every single video. But we have done so much talking. We have done so much being honest. And telling each other exactly what's wound us up over the past, you know, a few years. Just silly little things, you know, just wind you up and annoy the crap out of you, but you don't say anything, just for a peaceful life. But that one little thing adds to another little thing, adds to another little thing, adds to another little thing, and ultimately it just becomes one big problem. Not an issue, not an annoyance, it becomes a problem, which is where we're at this stage, which is where the wife and I have got to in our relationship, which is why we separated. Well, I'm pleased to announce that we have decided we're not going to separate. We are going to work damn hard and make the relationship work. We're going to. There's things. My health and well-being being one of them that winds the wife up because I don't look after myself. I don't visit the doctors as I should do. I have got high blood pressure and I don't take care of it like I should do. Obviously I'm fat, I piled weight on over the last few years. It's all things like this that really wind the wife up. It's not that she's bothered I'm fat, it's the fact that she's concerned about my health, which, yeah, fair enough. But it's things like that, it's just, yeah, just lots and lots of little things just adding up to one big thing for each of us. We sat down with the kids, we talked it through with the kids, told them that they need to help as well because our attitudes are rubbing off on the kids. They're snapping and snarling at each other and they're trying to snap and snarl at the wife. They don't get away with it with me, they never have done. Talk about that, the wife's texting me. So yeah, we've said that, you know, they've got to help out as well, they've got to change their attitude problem. You know, they've got to change their ways as well, so we can all work together to make this family work. You know, rebuild the family, and that's ultimately what we need to do. Oh, you're going to come past? Oh, yeah, you're going to come around me, weren't you? But you're happy to stay there now. Yeah, so yeah, I'm pleased to inform you that, you know, we're going to work hard. I'm not saying it's going to work, but we're not going to let it go without a hell of a fight. That's the essence of it. So Was that bottom gate still here? Right, there's 2 gates for this site. Oh, there's a gate there. Site's over to our right now. There's 2 gates, and I don't know which one to use. I've no paperwork or anything because this load, as I said earlier, has come from Ireland. Oh, that's tight. It's a bit silly. Curbage. There's a gate off to my left now, but if I go for that and it's wrong, it's awkward to get back. So if I go to the one to my right, I can about turn and come back. Oh, it's as snug as this now. So these are Sky Studios. Oh, this is ridiculously tight. What would you do this to us? I think I need to make another gate. Right, I'm going to cut you guys loose. We'll figure it out and work out where we need to be. Speak to you soon, guys. Hi guys. Right, we're tipped. Pretty painless. Muddy, but painless. Just turn the Bluetooth back on. Plug the old telephonic apparatus in. Right, let's get out of here. It's a delightful muddy sight. The well has got used. Right, so yeah, we're tipped to Bournemouth. We're now on our way to Uxbridge. And I'm pretty sure it's HS2. So if that's the case, there won't be no filming with you guys, because I'm not allowed. Just, it's not even worth asking. I can take you in with me to the site, but I certainly won't be able to turn into the site with it while I'm filming, so... Right, I got asked in last week's video about the nickname, the plate name in the window. Oh, she's the right character, this lady on Banks lady, as it were. Dead funny. Yeah, still to get down there. Bear with me, I'm going to struggle to get around that. Oh, this is going to be fun. With the roadwork so tight on that side, I might struggle to get around. We shall see. Well, and I've got tail swing on the back end as well. I'll hit the gate. Force my way out. Nobody's going to let me out. Just constant one after another. I'm hoping that tipper's going to come in here. He is. There's a tipper coming from the right. Flash me in, love. Thank you anyway. Scorch of that curb. Oh, I just missed it. Cuddle the curb and hopefully the trailer will come around and not take out that fence. know what? That trailer's coming round and it's not taking out the fence. Well, I might step that curb. Well, we've just touched the curb. Just touched the cone. But that was snug. That was very snug. And the flashy flashy said chat behind me because he let me out. Right, so nameplate, window. I can't remember the guy's name. He says, is it not an insult? Is it not normally an insult? Well, yeah, it normally is an insult, but many years ago, I've probably told you guys before in previous vlogs, but I was a doorman for a lot of years, and I used to get really annoyed when people called me names. I got picked on as a kid at school, and I got name called all the time at school, so it used to bother me. So I used to get myself in so much trouble on the doors, you know, defending myself, but I didn't need to defend myself, because it was just a name. So I got to the philosophy then that if you take the ammunition away from people, they can't fire it at you. So, you know, if somebody stood in my face when I was on the doors, you know, they're giving me a lot of grief. Hey, yeah, fuck this, fuck that, you ugly thing, you think you're hard. I always just get straight in and say, look mate, I might be fat, I might be stood on the door and think I'm hard. I said, but, you know what I mean? So you take the ammunition away, they can't fire that at me then, can they? Anyways, historically, with the trucks, I've always done really well. I've always got decent trucks. Because I look after them. And I've always got nice trucks. And I heard it bouncing around the yard after I got the auto trail truck. Oh, brown nose, he's there to gaffers, you know, brown nosing it all the time. Take the ammunition away, they can't fire the rifle at you, can they? Yeah? You understand what I'm saying? A rifle is only good with ammunition in it, because they're not going to stand there in front of me and say it, are they? They just don't. That's what people do. They will talk about you behind your back, but they won't stand in front of your face. So a rifle is only good without ammunition if you're within arm's length, so you can hit me with it. You get where I'm coming from? You understand what I'm saying? So people are just fickle in that respect. So take their ammunition away from them by taking the insult away from them, and they can't use it, can they? It's just no use to them whatsoever. And it gets us talking. It gets people. Brown nose. What are you got that in your window for? Well, I normally reply because arse-licking, cock-sucking wankers a bit too long to go across the windscreen. I might edit that out. Oh man. Yeah, so that's where it came from anyway. I figured I'd put it in this as a video rather than replying to his message. A little bit long-winded for a message. Anyway. But it's a life message, isn't it? It's a life message for anybody. If you get picked on because of your name, etc. Whoop-de-doo. It's just names. It's just name calling. Whoop-de-doo. Let them get on with it. It just doesn't affect you, does it? You know, it just doesn't affect your day-to-day life. You know, if somebody thinks you're ugly, you're fat, you know, you dress stupid, whatever, who cares? Generally, it's because they've got insecurities themselves as a person. Generally, it's because they've got an issue with something about themselves. You know, they say about people that not gays that you're only having a go at gays because you're actually a secret closet gay yourself and you haven't got the balls to come out. It's the same. He's on his phone. It's the same for everything. You know, all name calling. You know, it's when you're belittling somebody, it's because it makes you look good and it makes you feel good about yourself when you're belittling other people because you've got insecurities about yourself. That's what I generally find with people anyway. So, yeah. We'll give up on that one. Right, we're going to toot along. We're going to get to Uxbridge, see what this deal is. We're loading in. I believe we're loading in Uxbridge. I haven't even looked at the job properly. But we're loading at this HS2 site and going up to Bolton. So, well, if he got off his phone, he'd understand that it's still a red light, wasn't he? Well, as you can see, he was trying to move. It was moving then. But anyway, right. I love you and leave you for now. I'm not going to keep wittering on and going on and on and on for hours and hours and hours. So I'll catch you as I'm approaching Uxbridge. I'll take you into Uxbridge with me. See you soon, guys. Bye for now.
Redemption. I forgot to my daydreams. I can see past the caravans, be caught inside an oyster, shimmering, glimmering, make waves in the sky, stick my tongue out, draw a line in the sand just because I can.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Tuesday morning now. Just going to stop and have a drink. Yeah, that HS2 job was a pain in the butt. Oh no, I'll stop. HS2 job was a pain in the butt yesterday, so I just gave up filming. Obviously, as I said, I couldn't film on site because of security restrictions and all that stuff. So yeah, just binned it off. That went up to our yard at Bolton. I don't know if I already told you that. I went to it's not our yard, it's Severfield's yard at Bolton. So yeah, I got rid of that yesterday, last night, and they wanted me to pick up an empty if there was one in there, which there wasn't. So I ended up bobtailing out, and I stopped at Lim truck stop last night for the evening, and started at 4:30. It's now 20 to 8, and those that know will know, I've just left a secure fence at Knowlesley. I ended up going into Runcorn this morning, out the yard at Runcorn, picked up a trailer, an empty, and I've got one of the Pride of the Fleet. Not. It's a Ken Mallinson trailer. It's not the best. There's very few pinholes and even fewer pins. So I can't say I'm particularly happy about the lack of pins. It's for peace of mind, isn't it? When you put the pins in, it stops the load coming off the trailer. If it was, well, reduces the risk of it coming off the trailer. If straight, yeah, I'm just going to stop and have a drink. If your load was to shift, it's a high chance of it not coming off the trailer. Strapped down. I had the help of actually one of you guys. He watches my channel. He works for us now. Apparently, he came to work for us because of me. Sorry. I didn't catch your name, mate. So we're both going to the same place. So hopefully, by the time I finish recording this, I'll know. Right. Yeah, that's it. I just didn't catch the guy's name. He helped me strap down, which is good. I appreciate that. There's too many drivers nowadays that sit and watch others work. Just get out and help each other. Gets the job done quicker. Gets us out of your way as well, you know, because he was loading after me. And we're both going to Block and Mesh at Somerton, which is down. If you look at a map, you've got Bristol, you've got Bridgewater. If you draw a horizontal and a vertical line, it's pretty much where they intersect. That's pretty much where we're going. I've not been before, it's a new one to me, but apparently there are low bridges down there. These loads, when we've got the pack sat on the top, could be you know, a fair height, a decent height, 15 plus, or 15 too, I think they are. But the load I've got on is barely above my cab, so I'm happy at that. We should be alright, but that's the plan. We'll crack on down there, and yeah. Oh, watching Jenko's latest video last night, Trucker Jenko. I'm pretty positive if you watch me, you'll be watching him anyway. But he gave me a shout out in last week's video. He mentioned about the video system that the camera system, should I say, that I reviewed and what I'm currently using. And he did actually message me. Sent me a text message and asked me if I minded if he got one. You know, if he approached the company. Why would I mind? Why do I mind? So yeah, keep an eye out on Jenko's channel. He announced that he's been in touch with him, and they've sent him a unit out, a system out. So he should have that up soon. So that'd be interesting to see it from Martin's perspective, see what he thinks of it. So, but it's that camera, the infrared, that I was most impressed with. Very impressed with that. The reason I've not set a camera up back there is purely, it's just a pain in the butt. I'm to start everything recording, you know, stopping, getting that actually as it physically go and start all the cameras. Just a pain in the butt. So that's why I've not really used that one back. I've not used the camera back there, like, you know, I call it the Jenko camera. That's the reason I've not really done that one. But with this system, it literally is one cigarette plug, and it's just down here. So I don't even have to stop, because there's no laws to say I can't just plug a cigarette plug in. You know what I mean? So, but I do stop because I have to start my manual recording. I have an external recording, as you guys already know. Yeah, I've got a little digital recorder. It's just behind me. I've got a microphone above the seat, above the door, up there. Cable runs across the top, around the back of my seat, and down to that digital recorder. And that's what I record audio on. I will, at some point, try the internal mic. Well, sorry, an external mic on the camera system, and see what quality is like. And if it's good, that just eliminates the use of that then, and then I can do everything while I'm driving. So yeah, I did notice in last week's video, and I still haven't done it, the front camera, it was a little bit blurry at times, and I couldn't understand why. I figured out why. It's because the camera's actually behind the wiper sweep, so where the camera is, it's not actually cleaning. The wipers are not cleaning. Just the lens. The rest of the camera's out of it. It's just the lens. My mistake. I just need to reposition the camera. Like I said, I just haven't got around to doing it. So that'll be. I need to do it. So if I don't get it done this week, I do apologise. If the front footage is deteriorated, but I am putting a bit of the back footage in anyway. So, and I've waffled on and wittered on enough, haven't I? Bye. I'll catch you up in a bit. Bye, guys.
Tend the garden with me. We have so many seeds to sow. When the harvest comes in, it will be time to share what we have grown. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately we've been half-hearted. West Side Story don't feel pretty anymore. Well, we spent the bulk of our days feeling free, like we were properly stoned, till you liked everything but the likes of me. I can't help but recall the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately we've been half-hearted. West Side Story don't feel pretty. West Side Story don't feel pretty anymore. Time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately we've been half-hearted. West Side Story don't feel pretty anymore. We were having the time of our lives when we started. Everything was groovy, but I'm noticing lately we've been half-hearted. West Side Story don't feel pretty. West Side Story don't feel pretty. West Side Story don't feel pretty. West Side Story don't feel pretty anymore.
Hi guys. Stupid trailer. Let me get that bit there. There we go. Yeah, we're heading into Somerton. Pretty uneventful trip down. We took the M6 toll because there was a massive delay according to SatNav on the M6 near Birmingham, so showing over an hour of delays. So we bugged out and went this way. Went that way. Went down the toll. Come off at junction 23 of the M5. Go on. Go on. You're welcome. Not an iota of thanks. There you go. What about now? 5 mile. I'm okay because I'm only 2.25 of my way. We're turning right where that white car's just come out of there. We're turning right down there. I've got a feeling I've been here before. I think I've been to Somerton before. Yeah, uneventful drive down. Nice and steady. So I went down the toll road, stopped at Norton Dean, is it? Services on the M6 toll. Stopped there for 45, had a spotted breakfast. And then straight down to Sedgemoor Services to get some fuel. Bumped into the other lad who's coming here. I've still never asked his name. He's not far behind me, he was just having a half-hour break. So he's not far behind me. If he's got in front of me, I don't know how he's done it. But we've been instructed, we've got to ring the guy, ring the site. Half hour before we get there. I've been trying since an hour. And it's just going straight to answer machine, so what can I do if he's not even going to turn his phone on? I tried 2 different places to get fuel. Just before we get back on the M6 coming out of Knowsley, there's a Shell garage there. All the diesel pumps were capped off, you know, with the plastic boards on the nozzles. All the diesel pumps were capped off, so they're either faulty or they're out of diesel. Went down to junction 6 on the M6, sorry, junction 16 of the M6, which is a Stoke junction, and you go down the little B road and there's a Shell garage there. One of the pumps wasn't working. It's okay, love, you take your time getting back on your own side of the road. There's 2 pumps on there, one of them was out of action, being repaired, so that was no use to me, and there was 4 trucks waiting, so I binned that one off. I thought I'll just run straight down to Sedgemoor and run the gauntlet that I'm going to get fuel from there, and luckily I did. I was on 14%, putting in £6,500 worth of diesel in. You've probably just seen on the time lapse there, I'll slow it down from either of the cameras, internal cameras. You'll see me checking my near side mirror constantly. I'm constantly looking across at my near side mirror. I thought I'd seen something moving back there, and sure enough, a Ratchet had come loose. It's just with it being wobbling around on these roads, country lanes and that. It's one of the across the back. You put a cross over the back end to stop side to side movement, and it's they're notorious for coming loose. And it was one of those that's come loose. So I stopped in that bit of a, well, I don't even know what it was, to be honest. I was actually blocking somebody's drive, but I wasn't going to be there for long. I just adjusted. Off we go again. So just as I came back to this bit, you'd have seen that 15-foot bridge. That's the bridge that everybody panics about coming here. It's 15 foot. Now this load I've got on is barely above the headboard. Sorry, it's barely above the air kit on the truck, so it wasn't an issue. Looking for a right turn just down here. Is that there? Yeah, it is. That car's coming out, you see it? Opposite the tractor. But yeah, when we've got certain loads on, you know, we've got packs laid down on the top. we can get up to 15 foot, and it is something to be aware of. Well, I've just got word that the camping trip this weekend's been cancelled. We're just not going. It's up in the night about weather conditions and that, so we're just going to bin it off and we're going to go in New Year. Disappointing a little bit, but I've got stuff to do at home, so I've got loads of work to do in the garden. So the camping video, unfortunately, is going to be postponed for a little bit, but I might do a house to home video and put that out over the Christmas festive period sometime. I have got a couple of Olight reviews to do, which was intended to be filmed this weekend at the camping trip. This is down there. I'm not sure I believe it. I think it's in there. In fact, I'm convinced it is. Yeah, it's Somerton Business Park. Get him out of my way. I think it's in there. I'm pretty convinced it is. I'm going in there anyway. Might be wrong. Yeah, it's up there. That's what you get for looking on Google Earth. If you look on Google Earth, and that gives you an idea of where stuff is. You can get here on Google Earth, but you can't get in here. There's no one there waiting, look. No one there waiting. So, I have been here before. 100% I've been here before. I have been here before. I know I have. Because I parked on there for a break. Screw it on, stick it on there. You reverse up there where that truck is. Car coming in. Where is it? You driving on the outside of it. Some people's spatial awareness of trucks is amazing. I'm just going to abandon it in the middle of here, and everybody can get past me. There's no dramas then. I have been here before. Right, Somerton. I'll see if I can get some footage of tipping as well, and then I'll get back to you afterwards. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye for now. Hi guys. Yeah, well, we tipped, and I thought I'd do a little bit of something different for you. I thought I'd do a bit of voiceover, a bit of voiceover over the time lapse instead of having bouncy music. I might put music in the background, I might not. You get what you get. Yeah, we were sat. I was there for about 20 minutes or so, and then I still didn't get his name. The other chap turned up. I still forgot to get his name, and they pulled him in first. They thought I was on a taco break. Anyway, it didn't make no difference to me. So they reversed him up the hill to tip him. So I jumped out and went and gave him a hand on his straps and stuff. Wrapped all his straps because he did give me a hand strapping down. So, you know, return the favour. And then he pulled off, parked up, still had his post to put away, but he pulled out the way so I could get on and get tipped. And then he come and help put my straps away. And then he went and finished his own. So fair play to you, young man. I know you watched the channel. We had a quick chat earlier. I know you watch my channel, you've been following my channel, so I appreciate that and thank you for your help. Stick a comment below, mate, and let me know your name. So the time now is 3:34. The office has been on. I was going to Rugby and collecting a load to Winchester. Was it Winchester? Yeah, I'm sure it was Winchester. Don't know. But that's changed. I'm still going to Rugby, but I've got balconies going to Brentford for lunchtime tomorrow. Which I'm not particularly happy about because I was hoping to do a 15-hour day today, cram the hours in, but I'm going to have to cut my day short to keep sharp. I'm going to have to cut my day short if I want to keep my early start tomorrow. I've been on 4 and 4:30 starts all week so far, and I'd like to keep that. So yeah. So I'll shut it down at 13-hour day today, which that says I've got about an hour and a half worth of travelling to do. The plan now is to go across the 303 and eventually. Okay, I sat there. Just keep an eye on that car. Which didn't pull out in front of me. I'm going to go across the A303 past Stonehenge, pick up the A34, head north. So I might be at Tot Hill services tonight. Tot Hill services. Don't know. Either Tot Hill, Cheveley maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I was on the phone with the wife earlier and she's told me off for not going away this weekend. So I might end up going away this weekend. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. So there will be a video recorded this weekend, whether it's a house to home video or it'll be a camping weekend. I don't know yet. But there will be something recorded and that'll go out over Christmas. Oh, Kev T! Hello, Kev T! That was Kev T! I'll have to remember to slow that bit down for you guys to see. Kev T! Hi! If you don't know Kev T is one of the road legends, along with Jenko, Luke, and Scott Andrews, and Tucker J. Nice guy, actually. I met him at Peterborough for the first time this year. It was a nice guy. All of them are nice guys, to be fair. Right, so, yeah, get up to there and Brentford tomorrow for lunchtime, and pointless because I've taken you there before and I've done enough recording for this week. So I'm going to cut this week's video now, and I'm going to thank you all for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you don't already do so. I'm going to ask for a massive push. I'm about 4,940 subscribers, so I'm asking you guys to give me the best Christmas present a YouTuber could get, and that's hitting 1,000 milestone. So please, if you don't already done so, if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and get me. I keep looking at the camera up there even though I'm not recording it that way. I might do. And get me to that 5,000 subscribers for Christmas. That'd be a lovely present. A lovely present. Subscription's free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's just a way of following the channel, supporting the channel, and make sure you hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever suits you for your enjoyment, pleasure of the video. Follow me on socials, Instagram, TikTok and Facebook, all under Wittering Trucker. Just do a search for them and you'll find me. Like I said, the most important is subscribe to this channel, and you get notified when you hit the notification bell of when uploading. I upload on a Sunday morning normally. So that being said, ladies and gents, boys, girls, all those that are confused, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to overtake this flatbed because, no I'm not, because of the car coming now. And thanks for riding along with me, and I will catch you all in next week's vlog video, which will be Christmas vlog, Christmas video. Yeah, it'll be out on Boxing Day, Sunday, 26th. It'll be out later. I'm going to put it out Boxing Day tea time. Have a fantastic Christmas. I hope Christmas Day is brilliant for you guys, and I'll see you on Boxing Day. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.